Cancer, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you. No particular subject. We're going to take an energy, something we know, something we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. At the end there will be an opportunity for extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node or Vertex. Or if any of those planets are currently transiting your 4th house, this could be for you. Thank you again. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All information's in the description box. Just hit the more button below. Cancer, your pre-shuffle song was Maybe Tomorrow by Stereophonics. Now, yes, it can be, the ups and downs of life and having the hope of maybe tomorrow you find your way home. But I almost feel like it was a nod to divine timing. Might be a play. Also, before we start, I want to touch upon, it felt like somebody trying to hook and cord your energy. So be really mindful of people taking power from you, in a sense. You'll know. If you know your body well enough, you'll know when something doesn't feel right. And it feels like there's something, it could be from the past. We've got, the past is ruled by you guys, the 4th house. But the 4th house for you is Libra, and Libra's got Mars at the moment. And we're wedged between Mars finishing on the 22nd in your 4th house, moving into your 5th house. But as we speak right now, we're wedged between the 2 eclipses and Mars in your 4th house as well. Don't be surprised if energies from the past try and get back. Whether this is good, bad, ugly, I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. But just pay attention to how you feel. Without sounding too callous, I kind of want you to lean more away from the empathy towards maybe sympathy. And when we empathize, we can, if we've not got the spiritual boundaries up, we can drop our own emotions for somebody else's. Which means, if you're feeling good and joyous, and then all of a sudden somebody comes in with the opposite energy, we can then react to that by maybe becoming defensive, angry, and it's not even you, it's just, well, it is you because you've dropped your own emotions, but you're picking up on somebody else's. Okay, so sympathize rather than empathize. Not for long, let's see, one more. Cancer, what's going on? We have the 9 of Swords. So yeah, clearly you need to do this. And there we are, Mars. This is Mars in Gemini, so the tower hits the lovers. So there could be a lot of things happening in terms of lovers, whether that's decisions, maybe there's an indecision. Libra energy can be indecisive. Maybe it's to do with partnerships with the lovers, who knows? But yeah, whatever it is, there's clarity coming. This ace chases away the 8, which equals the 9. So 1 stroke of truth clears out 8 strokes of whatever, lies, deceit, I don't know, could be anything. It could be self-inducing. The 8 of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini, which is Jupiter transit in your 12th house, which it was for a good year before it moved into your sign last May, June. So, what do we know? What don't we know? Yeah, it's definitely about divine timing. Maybe tomorrow. Recent past. Advice. Okay. And potential outcome. Nice. Yeah, divine timing. Definitely a play in your life. We have the moon. You guys are ruled by the moon. The moon, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, Hierophant, King of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody's receiving judgment here. There is judgment at play, and it's there's a need for you to relax. I almost feel like your nervous system, for some reason, is on edge, and it could be the reason being you're taking on other people's rubbish. Interesting. 9 of Swords, what we're aware of is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is destiny, it's divine timing. It's It's the, you know, the wheel. What goes up must come down. So Jupiter as well. Jupiter is in your sign. We know that. It's bringing blessings. You might not see it just yet, but it is coming. What we're not aware of is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is Mars in Aries. So Mars, again, hits, first of all, the lovers, and what we don't know is it's hitting the Emperor. Again, energetically, you're the Empress. Don't get caught up in genders just because you water and you rule by the moon. Very feminine aspect. And there's a need to trust. There's this, and I don't know what it is. I think logically, you know that something good's going to emerge. I always land on my feet, or something always works out, beforehand, in whatever context that is. But for some reason, you're not liking this liminal space between the eclipses. Recent past is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is Saturn in Sagittarius. The Ten of Wands is overburden. It's a dumping ground. And I almost feel like it's somebody approaching you. Somebody coming to knock on the door. Oh, Cancer, can you help me? I don't know in what context that is. You're going to have to decipher that yourself. But I feel like somebody is going to energetically put a lot on you. You've been asked to be mindful of that. For the rest of you, this is divine timings at play. You might have gone through really ups and downs and somebody helped you out, and then it's the return favour type of thing, or vice versa. But something is shifting. Your advice is the Hanged Man. Now, the Hanged Man as advice it's a card of surrender, yes. It's a card of looking at things in a different perspective, yes. It's also representing here with that Jupiter, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hanged Man is Jupiter in the 12th house, because Hanged Man is Pisces, ruler of the 12th house. So we've got that double whammy nod to that transit of Jupiter in your 12th house from 2024, May 2024 to May 2025, give or take a month. I can't remember the exact dates, June-ish. The Jupiter was expanding everything in your 12th house. Hidden aspects, hidden enemies, self-sabotage, escapism, psychic abilities, where we run away from things, mental health, all these things were under scrutiny. And the big thing that I'm kind of taking from this is the Nine of Swords in a different deck. There's all these wires. So this could be nervous system aspect here, the sympathetic nervous system rather than the parasympathetic nervous system seems to be overwhelming. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is this, whatever that is, has got this person. It's safe. It's not going anywhere. But this person still feels the need to grab her foot to maintain balance. And the universe is saying you don't need to in some format. So where are you gripping? If I use this in terms of I'm a yogi, so if I use yoga terms, this is like, say the teacher supporting you in some sort of back bend, but you're still tensing because of a fear, and that tense is where it ends. There's no more flex, and the universe is saying this is supporting you. Call it universe is supporting you, but it can't support you when you're flexing. It's you're gripping, or your muscles are too tight. The more that you let go in some aspects here, the energy starts moving more freely. So there's a whole green around it, and we've just got this tiny yellow. So this could be something heart-based. Maybe we've got strong boundaries around the heart. Maybe we've got thorns. Well, the thing, the thorn is on the rose, isn't it, really? So it does protect it to a certain extent. But the universe is just asking you to let go of something here. It could be your way of viewing something, or where something has to play out. The outcome is judgment. Judgment is here. Judgment is the awakening. Judgment is the next level. Judgment is recognizing what needs to be done and then action taken. It's the phoenix rising. It's about rebirth. Divine timing is at play, and maybe tomorrow is your rebirth, is what the message is. But in the meantime, it's like, I'm not suggesting here that you're delayed, even though the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman together is the Nine of Cups, and I always feel that's a little bit delayed wish fulfillment. And it's like everything is set up except for this either nervousness energy or the unwillingness to fully surrender, to let go, to fully trust the divine. You know, very interesting. Let's see where the Nine of Cups is, and let's see where the Tower and the Lovers is, and the Emperor for that matter. Ace of Swords is with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Someone's coming back from the past. Maybe to try and hook and cord you. Like I say, it feels like there's something that is trying to get a hooks on you. It's going to be different for everybody. Some might want this, some might not. Personally, if I look at this spread, this is something that's in the past. Okay. Lovers is with the Knight of Cups and the Five of Cups. Big decision. Last chance saloon for somebody. Emperor is with the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Cups. And where's the Tower? Where's Mars? Stirring all this up. Is with the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Okay, fire and air. Sulphur. Where do you give your power away? Okay. Final card is the Four of Wands. Aligning yourself to higher connections. I just want to see what something about sulphur that I'm missing. Okay, the overarching theme of sulphur is purification and transformation, strong cleansing energy, helping to clear away negative energies and blockages. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So red sulphur is the marriage of masculine and feminine, active and receptive. So that's sulphur aspect of the Mars hitting Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. Fire and air is sulphur when it comes to the alchemy. Is kind of really helping the merging, which is the Lovers, which is red in this deck. The Lovers we saw earlier is with the Knight of Cups and the Five of Cups. Okay. Interesting. You got a big decision to make. I think it's in regards to partnerships. Or merging the energies within yourself, what no longer aligns, what does, what doesn't. And there's a situation here that's asking you to, and that could be it, you know, like for example, you might be convinced that somebody or something might be really, really good for you, but your body tenses around it. The Hangman's asking you to not tense. So I would say, can you be fully yourself in whatever this environment is? Can you be completely and utterly relaxed, energetically relaxed around whatever this is? If you can't, I don't think it's for you. And then it reminds us that you know, if the energy's off, I'm gone. If it's not divine timing, I'm not interested. It's that type of thing. So trust your body because it's telling you something here. Okay, fascinating. Like in your extended, we'll clarify these, see what we can get. But there's a, like I said, maybe tomorrow divine timing, but it comes. It's like divine timing happens immediately when you let go, when you recognize where you're still tensing in some format in your life. Everything the energy can flow. So where are you tensing? Where are you feeling your body? When you interact with certain people, where do you feel it? Are you on edge? Are you bogged? Are you drained? Do you feel hooked? Do you feel carded? Do you feel manipulated? Okay. Interesting. It was going to be an interesting month, wasn't it? I think your last one was Wake Me Up When September Ends. So this liminal space of surrender and unknown is to get you to be in your body. And the hangman here is Pisces, which is what that total lunar eclipse we just had. And then this solar eclipse is in Virgo. So let's quickly see where the Hermit is. It's with the Nine of Cups, of course it is. I forgot to look for that. The Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Things start flowing very, very quickly. Whatever it is, it could be related to the sacral chakra in different deck. The Page of Wands is like this leaky faucet surrounded by orange. But yeah, you're in a liminal space here. There's a wish fulfillment that comes from it. But you've got to look at where you're in your body doing. If this isn't about another person, look at every activity that you do. Do you feel good, or do you feel and it's your body's showing you something here, and the universe has got you. It's safe for you to do it. It's safe for you to relax. This piece of fabric, even though it doesn't look like much, has actually got you. There's no need for her to grab her foot. She will be able to loosen up and just be nicely arched in this context. Okay. Let me know if it resonates. We have Mars in Gemini, Sagittarius, Mars in Aries, Saturn in Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio and Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Moon in Taurus, Saturn in Taurus, Taurus, Moon in Aquarius, Mercury in Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Saturn in Pisces, Sun in Capricorn, Saturn in Libra, Venus in Aquarius, Capricorn, Wands, Swords, Pentacles. A long way before we get to Cups, but at least it's the Ace of Cups. Okay. Interesting. Decisions to make. See you soon. Bye.